Hi, it's 7th grade math, and today is Friday, May the 1st. May, it's already May. I have a maze for you today. And I know you don't do well with mazes. So remember what I always say, focus on solving the problems. The maze is just to check your answers. Because if you start doing the maze and you realize there's something wrong about the maze, then you can go back and find your mistakes. So I did a lot of those for you. All those circled numbers are your answers. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to focus on just solving problems. So I'm going to go over here on the top left. Where is he? Top left, right here. And I notice this problem's not answered yet. So negative 12 plus 2 is negative 10. So I'm going to write negative 10 right there, put a circle around it. Okay. So that's what I suggest you do over the whole puzzle. Just keep solving problems. So I'm going to skip around a little bit and do something that I think may cause a little trouble. One that's always missed is the one where you subtract a negative. It's over here on the far right. 30 subtract negative 10. See where I'm pointing? 30 subtract negative 10. Remember that subtracting a negative turns into plus a positive, so that really means 30 plus 10. And so the answer is 40. So I'm going to write 40 for that one. Let's see, another one. Over here in the lower left, there's nothing but a negative 5 in that box, which means there's nothing to do in that problem. So negative 5 is the answer. So I'm just going to circle negative 5. Whoops, circle negative 5. Okay, a few more. Let's see. At the very bottom, to the right, we have negative 2 times negative 1. Remember that two numbers beside each other with no operation means they're multiplied together. Negative 2 times negative 1 is positive 2. Okay. So you're going to do this all over this maze until it's finished. Now let's go back to the maze part. The maze part is you go to the center and it says find your way through the maze by moving to the expression in an adjacent section, which means next to it, with the next highest value. So think about this as a number line. We're going to start at negative 50, and we're going to think about, okay, left to the number line. Let's see, I'm thinking about where left is for you. Is that your left? This is your left, isn't it? Okay. You start at the left of your number line, and you move to the right and think about what numbers you would have along the way. Okay, so I would start at negative 50. You look around those boxes and you see which answer would have the next highest value. Well, you haven't got all those solved yet, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you it is, well, actually they showed you it's negative 45. So you can see that there's a green arrow that goes to negative 45. Then from negative 45, you look at the next highest value, which is negative 40, and I showed that to you. Then if you follow my arrows, you can see next it's negative 35, then negative 30, and I did the first for you because you might see a pattern. They're going up by 5s. They won't continue going by 5s for the whole paper, but at first we're going by 5s. So after negative 30 is negative 25, then negative 20, and all I'm doing is retracing the arrows that are already on there. Okay, so you can see my maze is starting to work its way through here. Okay, and I'm up to this box right here. Negative 15, the next highest is negative 10. Then after that, I expect to see negative 5. Is there one? Yes, negative 5. After that, think about what you like to see or what you would see next. And, oh, wait, there's not a negative 5, is there? In fact, that box says 9 times negative 1 is negative 9. That's the next highest. So that's where the pattern changes. So I want to warn you of that. Let me go ahead and mark this. That's where the pattern changes, and from now on, for a few problems, it's going to be by negative 1s. So when you get the negative 9, the next answer will be a negative 8, then a negative 7, then a negative 6, then a negative 5. Work your way down, and at some point, I think the pattern changes one more time. You keep working your way around the puzzle. It goes through almost every number, and you will exit over here in the top right. Okay, remember, working the problems is the main part. The maze is to check your answer. All right, good luck. Text me or call me if you have any trouble.